Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses on Kwing's Let's Plays.
Yeah! This has been me after a day where I feel better and Luke with no sleep. Woo!
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Fire Emblem arrives. Today, we are going to be doing more exploring.
Yes! My favorite!
I know. I thought you would like that. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it's time for us to get into our very cool look with our glasses.
We just spent a long time listening to every Zelda theme song ever.
Not ever.
Well, the top 50 or so they say, but apparently they didn't have the Dark World theme in the top 50 list at all.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Least.
Least? The least?
I have excitement in my
I'm Russian, least.
I enjoy attacks.
I would be 100% cooler if I was Russian.
Attacks like that at this fortress.
Because I'd always be rushing around.
A different thing. A brute force attack with all of our power, yes? Attacks that are surprising are also safer. Attacking from the front is dangerous. But I will give you all of my fighting spirit, Professor.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch all that. But
fighting spirit? Pegasus power!
Hey Luke, why do Russians always get so much more done than us?
Because they're always in a hurry.
Yeah, because they're like Russian.
They're rushing around.
And they get things done because they're Russian places.
They're always in a hurry. They're rushing around. Yeah. Oh no, that joke is so old. Wait.
I thought I was gonna stump Luke, but Luke got most of the theme songs correct from like 50 different Zelda themes. I think you may have missed like 3.
Unscathed. Thank the goddess. It seems that Deirdre was the only place to really get caught up in the fighting. Did Claude intend to spare the Alliance territories from harm? If so, he's a truly admirable leader. Speaking of Claude, I wonder where he is.
He's the new Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah.
He left on a boat.
I feel like Ignatz would make a great Dread Pirate Roberts. He kind of looks like Wesley a little bit before he became a pirate.
Before he became a pirate.
Yeah, I'm saying like if Ignatz went and became on a pirate ship, if he went on a pirate ship, if he arrived on a pirate ship, was taken onto one.
Was taken onto pirate ship? What?
Then he could like have his hair all floofy like Wesley did with like a black like bandana around it and then have a black outfit with a sword and then he would look like a pirate.
I love a good fortress. The perfect place to hide. This one's impregnable too, isn't it? Perfect! As soon as we take it, I'll set up a special spot for Bernie.
If we can take it, it's not...
I guess you have a point. What would you call it then? A little pregnable?
Are we talking about the same thing? Are you having a baby? I don't understand. Oh, pregnable! Impregnable, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about something else.
What's going on with Annette?
Annette?
Oh, Professor! Good timing. You have to talk some sense into my father.
Huh?
What?
Recently, he's been doing nothing but work himself to the bone. Even when he's taking breaks from training and errands, he's apparently listening to reports, day in and day out. He's getting on in years, you know? I just want him to take care of himself.
Wow, that sounds like someone I know.
I am not that old.
I know.
Yet.
Yeah, so I had to listen through every Zelda theme ever because I couldn't remember the one that was the one I was trying to find a theme for my cat, okay?
We're finally going to attack the Empire? I'm actually getting a little nervous. Please defeat the Emperor and save Lady Rhea. I'll be waiting here with all of the necessary preparations for a huge celebration.
Okay. Okay, let's talk to Plant Lady. Oh. Beautiful flowers are in bloom. Hello, Plant Lady.
Hello, plant person.
Would you care to harvest things? Yes, I would. No more professor points for you. You are denied the professor points forever and ever. But now I can cultivate to the highest extent of cultivation. Hooray! Oh. Oh, yeah, of course I have to plant them first before. Haha.
Professor!
No. Professor's busy. Don't talk to me, whiny brats.
Let's see. Is it true Lady Rhea was taken to the Empire?
I don't know.
Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they?
They
Maybe
waited 5 years to do it?
they wanted to have tea.
Yeah, good point. If they did, we'd have heard about it by now. You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging you.
Because honor under the sea is honor among thieves. Wait, it's the other way around.
She's not a mermaid, she's a
honor
dragon.
among thieves is honor under the sea. Well, he said, I'm begging you. That's mermaid talk in the anime.
Or Yakuza.
Right.
Maybe he's
Right!
maybe he's a Yakuza. Wait,
maybe.
are we allowed to say that? Is that like wrong to say? If we're in Japan, we can't say that out loud on the street, right?
You probably don't want to say it out loud in the streets of Japan, but I mean, here it should be okay.
Oh, okay.
Should be the, you know.
All right. So,
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next? That doesn't sound like the brightest idea. I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. And not to tell you how to do your job, but don't do it. I'm not ready to say my final goodbyes to everyone.
Oh, we're gonna do it. And you're gonna go and do it too, soldier.
come on, AmbyChan, you can do it. Put a little power to it. Yeah.
Isn't she
You
already
can do
like...
it, yeah. Swing that sword. Shoot that bow. Make your enemies say, oh no. Woohoo!
No wonder you weren't a cheerleader.
Why? That's the best cheer ever. I just came up with that. It was great. I mean, it's not my fault. I tried out for the squad every year and they continually denied me. I mean, I had like training in gymnastics when I was 5. What more do I need to do to get into the squad?
Definitely.
They said all you need is a smile and
because I
pep.
was nearby. I did some good business.
for
Apparently,
days.
supplies are needed to reconstruct the kingdom capital and the surrounding towns. I wonder where I should go next.
Don't care.
Sorry. I haven't been feeling well and I feel better.
Yay.
So,
That's good. Alright, so...
Luke hasn't slept. Yay.
I've slept fine. Maybe. Whoa.
Yeah, they were prejudiced against how much pep I have.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, there's somebody.
Fort Mercius is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls. I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah, those were the days.
Well, we still see you like a little kid, so it's okay.
You used to use a fortress as your playground?
He's a rich kid.
Wow.
At least I thought he was.
I'm pretty sure these are
an alliance
all
once
rich.
part of the same country. If you think about it that way, it makes sense for them to unite. I suppose the kingdom was once part of the empire as well. Even if Fódlan came together, I wouldn't be surprised if it fell apart again.
Yes, because, you know, people can't get along. Hello.
Oh,
Wake up,
yep.
eat, train, eat, sleep. We gotta prepare for the assault, but that hasn't changed my routine.
Is that like a t-shirt? Eat, train, eat, train, eat,
All
train,
that training
sleep.
and eating I do is for the sake of Fódlan. Gotta stay strong and fed to keep it safe.
For Fódlan!
Keep what safe?
Fódlan.
Oh.
Have you heard of the Crescent Moon War? That's when the Alliance won their independence from the kingdom. Some 300 years ago, the ruling Duke of Leicester died without an heir.
He's so rude.
And the lords with
He's
blood
not even
ties to House
talking.
Blathen
He's not even
took that
facing
chance
us.
to propose ruling
Maybe
the
his
Leicester territory as
Maybe
a republic.
his helmet is on
The head of House
backwards.
Regan led the Leicester Lords and fought fiercely with Farkas. They won independence from the kingdom. And now, here we are.
Oh.
I'm right here!
The Alliance has really been disbanded? I never thought such a thing could happen. As long as it doesn't negatively impact our lives, I don't care much whether we're the Kingdom or the Alliance.
With the Empire destroyed, the borders within Fódlan will likely become a thing of the past. With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, I'm excited to see what these changes will bring.
What these changes will bring? Okay. Oh, Lady Rhea is singing when Lady Rhea is not even here.
Maybe
Ghost!
She recorded herself.
I don't think they had the option. Well, actually, you know what?
Well,
Everybody's happy.
We're living in a fantasy world, Luke.
Oh, everybody's moderately happy. Hey, why don't you share a meal with dear old dad?
Hey,
Where is he?
on the bright side, just because Lady Rhea is not deceased yet doesn't mean she's comfortable.
Oh my gosh. No, Hamper.
What?
Eating alone is nice, but I think I prefer eating with a friend.
This is my favorite dish. Did someone tell you?
Yes, I have a stalker profile on all the people that work under me.
Yeah, I take notes on people creepily. What they like. Did you go and ask my friends what I like and what I don't like?
Who does that?
Is this some kind of game to you? Is this what love is to you? No, this is real. This is love.
Stop saying that! Okay. Groundhog Day has been over for a long time, though.
Has it, Luke? Or are we in our own Groundhog Day Luke thing?
The Death Knight is guarding Fort Mercius.
Probably not.
The same one who was linked to Monica and to Flame's abduction 5 years ago.
Anyway, he's one of the monsters responsible for Captain Gerald's death. We have to defeat him.
Yo!
Hey, you know,
What?
I would actually volunteer to be in a time loop for 1,000 years, though.
Really?
As long as I knew I was going to get out of it eventually. Because I would want to do all that stuff. I'd want to be really awesome at the piano and be good at all this other stuff. And do it like every single day in practice. Because then when I finally got out of the time loop, I would have great job prospects. I'd be good at everything and everyone would like me. Well, actually, it's not guaranteed people would like me.
You know, Professor, laying siege to a keep is like asking a girl out on a date. First, you get past her defenses, then you make your move.
What?
Huh?
That's not the best analogy.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a seasoned veteran at this kind of thing. Girls, I mean. I've never actually, captured any keeps. Anyway, I figure you go after the main gate. You take that out, and I'm sure we can win. Of course, you're making the tactical calls. I'm happier to follow than to lead.
Well, it's not your job to lead, so
No.
that's good.
No. Not your job at all, Sylvain. Bye.
Oh my gosh. You know, I just had this weird theory that people who actually get PhDs are probably people that nobody likes. And they know that they can't get along with anyone at work, so they have to be the boss, so they have to keep going to school.
Okay.
Doesn't matter how sturdy the keep. If the commander defending it is incompetent, it can fall as easy as anything. That's what they say, at least. I wonder if that applies to Fort Mercius. All I know is, if I was the Emperor, I'd never in a million years assign an incompetent commander to a fort as important as that one.
Okay.
I mean, because people generally don't like me, and I always wanted to go to school.
The Archbishop has been taken to the Empire, just as we thought. But why hasn't Edelgard killed her yet? If she intended to use her as a hostage, she'd have publicly announced that she was unharmed. We don't know what the Emperor's intentions are. All we can do is fight on and pray the Archbishop is okay.
I thought I'm the new Archbishop now, so... Shouldn't he be nice to me? Why is no one kissing up to me? Just because I'm semi-mute, that
That's
doesn't
what
mean
I'm
anything.
saying! That's why you're a professor, because you're unlikable! That's what I think! It's not the PhD that makes people dowdy and boring. They already were that before. That's why they got the PhD, because they knew they couldn't survive in society without it. People have to listen to them because they have the degree, otherwise they'd be no one.
Death Knight,
Going to fight the Death Knight.
Death Knight, going to fight the Death Knight. Death Knight, Death Knight, gonna fight the what?
You're right. I'll have to face him eventually.
I think my theory is correct. I also have the same opinion about Hollywood people. I think they're insane before they go to Hollywood, so they go there so they appear normal compared to everyone else there. But they've already lost it before they even do their first audition.
Speaking of losing it. Hi, Amber.
I know of what I speak.
Do you?
Because it takes one to know one. I'm just saying.
Yes, crazy does have a way of finding other crazy people.
So
it's like
Lady
radar.
Rhea was in the Empire all
Crazy
this
star.
time. Wish I'd known that 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But there's nothing we can do about it now. What we can do, though, is topple the Empire. Will you seize victory with us, Professor? For the sake of the late Captain.
He's been late 5 years, dude. It's not really the late. Late is when someone is gone recently. He's.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you could say that at any time.
No, it's weird because when you say that, people are like, "Oh, my condolences." The reason why they say that is because if they're late, that means
It just happened.
yeah.
I've come here after getting chased
He's
out
been
of
worm food for a while.
There's no place for our kind there anymore. But there are still many inside Empire territory who haven't abandoned their faith in the Church of Seiros. I pray that one day we'll get the chance to rebuild the church within the Empire.
No.
Fine, if you're gonna be dark, then I'm gonna be bright and chipper now. You can be bad cop, I'll be good cop. Good.
Okay, I'll be part of the DC universe then.
Fine. Oh man, look at all the colors in this room, they're so bright. Oh man, look at that fire, it's so pretty. I love this music. Her pajamas look so cute.
Okay, stop.
Yay! What are we gonna do next?
Get people to stop watching this video from you being you.
Just as we suspected, Lady Rhea was taken to the Imperial capital. We must get to the capital as quickly as possible. So many people are worried sick about her. I do wonder when Claude managed to learn Lady Rhea's whereabouts. He's pretty shrewd. I can't help but admire him.
Go marry him. Have fun. Go have fun, girl.
Ingrid admires everyone.
Yeah, she does.
I wonder where Claude will go. From the sound of it, he's leaving Fódlan altogether. He was strangely gallant about the whole thing. Even left his relic behind. Elusive and mysterious to the end, isn't he?
It's not hard to be gallant, Ash. All you need is a cape and to walk away with this little in your, like, cape. It's a different sound effect than that. I'm not very good at making it. It's like... Can you make a whoosh sound effect for a cape, Luke?
Whoosh.
Yeah, it's more like that.
Okay. More like that. Alright, so we talked to everybody here. That. Let's see. Oh, where the heck is Marianne? Marianne, where are you hiding, yo?
She's hiding from you because she doesn't want to be associated with people that are wearing pajamas outside. It's unbecoming of a woman to wear her pajama clothes out in public.
Is it? I think it's kind of cool.
I'm pretty sure
it's a bold choice.
You're not supposed to be showing your ankles or your knees. You're showing both.
Now that the alliance has been dissolved, what will become of the nobility?
Are you worried?
No, my adoptive father knows how to get by. I'm sure he'll do well for himself in the kingdom. All of Fódlan is going to change. I suppose I'll have to change with it.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, you could be with Ash. That would be something you could do.
Do whatever you want.
Okay, bye. Oh, who are you? Nobody of significance. Open the gates! Open the gates! The professor is outside! Thank you! She works every time. Otherwise, you know.
Sorry, Professor. We'll make sure we open it faster next time.
Oi!
The
no.
people from the UK are done watching this now.
Unsub. How dare you make fun of my amazing accent, K-Wings?
We were actually mimicking another YouTuber. Whoever is our competition, that's who we heard do that
I don't
accent.
think I've ever heard a Let's Player like that. I think there would be like a stampede. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You know that other person you watch all the time more than our videos? That's who we heard them doing that accent. So you should subscribe from them.
Oh, wait, AmbyChan is the only one in the cathedral? No one's in church! I'm just saying. Okay.
You better get them in church.
I'll need to
Use
start...
guilt and manipulation. That always works.
Sunday school!
Alright.
What?
Sorry, I'm getting a little...
Let's see.
Also, give them a phone call and tell them that they signed up to help with Children's Church, and you were very disappointed, and so is God, that they didn't show up. That always works too.
The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history. Gone and done.
They write operas about events like this, you know? I'm sure they'll have a talented and beautiful songstress playing you. And with Dimitri at your side, well, they'll probably contrive some kind of romance to keep things interesting.
I'm just don't do that. That's actually really mean to do those kind of things to people. And yet people do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something? No.
Can I rest in this bed? No. Everybody else has lame beds. She's the only one that has a nice bed.
Close the doors, lock yourself in here, and order lattes. You deserve that. You're the next dragon lady. Lady Rhea had her time in the sun.
Did you just call her Leia? What the heck?
I was gonna call her.
Wow. With you, I just don't know. Oh,
I don't know
gosh.
where this is going at this point.
I kind of lost track. Hey!
You should start ordering people around and do what Lady Rhea did. Always threaten people using the church. Make them feel like if they don't obey your wishes to get you 3 lumps of sugar in your coffee, they're disobeying the wishes of the entire religion.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius?
The stubborn old general.
Indeed, a very good answer. But of course, you'd know that.
What?
Seems Fódlans give
That was a
everyone
guess, actually.
and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon. Myself, I have been called the Father of Christology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
Did you give that nickname to yourself?
He did!
He did!
You can see it in his eyes!
That's why he blushed.
Father of Christology!
No one called you that, dude!
Somebody called you... So, yeah, the Father of Christology said no one ever! Oh my gosh.
From this point onward, we're in all-out war with the Empire. Are you prepared, Professor?
Yeah, I'm wearing my best. Are you?
I have already steeled myself as best I can.
What does
First,
that
we
even
capture Fort
mean?
Mercius. The fighting will undoubtedly be brutal, but we must prevail. As far as this army and I are concerned, you're our last ray of hope. We are relying on you.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's very sweet.
I suppose.
What
Bye.
are you gonna do to me if I fail?
Ah, yay!
Pajama Man.
Dissolved the alliance. He's thrown away the pride of all the Leicester lords who have walked the path of independence from Fargus for generations. I said from the start that he was not suitable to lead.
But even you... Oh.
Well, times have changed, haven't they? I suppose we can trust the kingdom now.
Huh? Are you gonna betray us? Do I need to kill you here? I mean...
I could slay you where you stand!
Claude has stepped down from leadership, and
Later.
Leicester is now a vassal state of Fargus. The lords of the Western Kingdom are beginning to declare fealty to us in greater numbers also. The Empire is our only remaining enemy.
Hooray!
I feel like Dedu is trying to win the most good-looking contest at this point.
And how's he doing?
I think he's definitely in the lead. I mean, his main competition is Dimitri, so I just don't see Dimitri. He doesn't even bother to comb his hair.
So, we're finally invading Empire territory, huh? There's not much we can do right now, except pray for deliverance.
I think Didu has a fair
I truly
chance.
believe that we have it in us to succeed.
Okay.
My mind was wandering. I was thinking, Didu, Dimitri, Didu, Dimitri. Do I want one
Even in the
eye or
kingdom,
two?
Only a few people knew about His Highness and Edelgard's relationship. Me? I always
I'm
knew those
sorry.
two to be
I'm
like
very
brother and
rude.
sister. To
I'm
think that
sorry.
we
He has a
would come to see
disability.
this world
Sorry.
where they are at war with one another.
Bad person.
I live it.
How is he with
and can still
means
barely
the eye
imagine
patch?
such a truth.
Yeah. If you only have one
have a
eye, it's a disability because you can't see things very well. Also, it's a disability because you can't win modeling contests as much anymore because modeling... It's the modeling world that's discriminatory. I've never seen a model with an eye patch ever. And it shouldn't even be funny. That should be what, you know, like all this like woke stuff, that should be who they go for. They never actually care about there's a lot of people that never get... I'm done.
The Death Knight. I shudder to think of him. Professor, you remember my connection to him, do you not? What? You have forgotten about when I was kidnapped 5 years ago?
Oops.
I am still working through the trauma from back then. All these years later. If we meet him, I swear I will have my revenge.
Okay. You have fun with that.
I still think Dimitri looks very cute, even with... I think he looks actually more like... He looks even better now than he did before. He looks great.
Fort Merceus is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Now that we know Rhea is there, we must move with the utmost urgency.
Okay.
I forgot. Are we recording this or...
We were.
Oh.
Hooray!
Sorry.
Are you? Are you really? No, wait.
I will be when I listen to it back.
You don't have to edit. I'm the one that's going to be banging my head up against the desk.
Sometimes I say things and then after that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Maybe I should have thought it in my head and then edited it out.
Another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
Huh?
What?
What do you mean it's a different story than what you lived?
What are you talking about?
What?
You're a psycho, lady.
Wait, you're saying the past is different than you remember it?
Oh.
Are you on like another dimension or something? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about some crazy stuff. Alright, so we talked to everybody. I'm pretty sure.
Now I know why Manuela is so messed up. She must be like from a different Earth or something.
So it takes about 20 minutes to talk to everybody, so that's what we did. Let's go to the secret marketplace. Woo, and buy the supplies that we need so we don't have to
secret to everyone.
Run everywhere and do stuff with running. Yeah.
Hello there.
Hi. Ah!
Hello.
Hello, Dark Magician.
Will this one do?
Yes, that will do nicely. Oh, those
It's
help
all
you
yours.
upgrade your
Will
weapons.
this one do?
I didn't even know you could buy those.
It's all yours. Take it.
We could,
I
but
thought-
it's gone now.
I thought you could just get those on the battlefield.
It's all you. Will this one do? It's all you. Will this one do? It's all you. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one? It's all. Will this one? It's all. Will this? It's all yours.
I'm gonna hear that in my sleep.
Take it.
Will this one do? It's all yours. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Tell your friends.
No! I don't want to. You tell your friends. Alright, let's see if we finish the quest. Up first, we need to probably change into our war attire. Because, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. Is this our room? No.
Yeah, that guy is Keaton Batman. Tell your friends about me.
Wait, whose room was this? Was this Ferdinand's? I'll feel so bad if this was Ferdinand's room. Nope. That was that one kid.
You know what would make you feel better is if you just, like, got rid of everything in Ferdinand's room and then just told everyone that Ferdinand never existed. Then you wouldn't have to deal with the fact that you did away with him.
Technically, he did away with himself.
Actually, it's true.
I mean, we gave him a chance. He decided, hey, I'm gonna attack them, so... How did that work out for you? Exactly.
You know, it would have been great. You should have just put your weapon out and then he would have had to... Never mind. Nothing.
We took quite the detour. It was time-consuming,
Sounded
but
better in my
finally,
head.
we got the information we needed. We crush the Empire, we get Lady Rhea back. 2 birds, 1 stone. First, we take Fort Merceus. I'll put my heart in it. I'll crack them like a rusty helmet.
Do rusty helmets really crack, or they just kind of crumble?
We defeated Lord Arundel. The Emperor must have been surprised. If we can keep up that fervor, perhaps we'll capture Fort Merceus and move on to the Imperial capital. We must not be overconfident, though.
I am super overconfident. Let's proceed with
Yes, I
caution.
concur. Humans and beasts are ultimately the same. When they're cornered, they lash out however they can. They fight for their lives. Who knows how the Emperor will lash out? We have to be careful.
Yes, I concur or agree or whatever you said.
I concur. Whoops.
Luke concurs with you.
Kind of.
I agree.
The skill will serve me well in the future.
Very well, then.
Sadness. None of my students really care. Oh. I suppose they're not.
I have a question.
Oh. Look at all you guys hanging out.
Just think about how even now someone out there is fighting for someone, I can't seem to sit still even during my breaks. What should I do at times like when I can't sit still? You could do more tasks.
What a wonderful idea.
Wow, I would have saw that as an insult, but I'm not as nice as Annette.
No, you're not. Ding.
Ding. Do you have a more melodious way of saying it?
For the 2 of us, this will be no challenge at all.
Dear Goddess, please protect us.
Here's the result, Professor.
Boo!
Ding!
No, that's...
Can't let this power go unused.
We get that melodious ding from all my opera training. It's all paying off now.
Betrays.
Hooray! Oh. Okay.
It is so much fun to sing with others.
You look like a cat that's been sprayed with water. What? You don't think I should sing the high notes?
No!
Please don't, Catherine, please.
You've killed the
I'm
cat.
begging you. I've already had an ear infection once. Please don't sing the high notes anymore. I'm begging you. Some people are good at fighting, others are good at being quiet. You're good at both of those things.
Oh my gosh. No.
You have 2 strengths. Let's play the quiet game, Catherine.
Instruct manually. Hello, students. I mean, everyone is dressed for school except for... What's his face?
You should reprimand him.
I am gonna reprimand
his
him.
outfit after you forced him to wear it. Oh my gosh, we should have played the evil side.
The idea.
But I would have gotten depressed after a while doing that.
Group goals. People are stupid.
I got very depressed playing the north side. I think I would have finished Fire Emblem Fates if I had just played the Hoshido side to begin with. I was sitting there almost like at the point of tears going, I can't continue this, I'm killing the people that are good, and I was like, I can't do these episodes. And then, like, before that, you were like, oh, Amber, you should do the Hoshido side because I think it's the good guys. And I was like, no! They said the north side was the harder side, so I'm gonna prove I can do this!
Okay.
She's gonna talk about her singing.
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it. Not too shabby, Professor.
Nothing is
That wasn't funny.
Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword.
It would still hurt.
Gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
I could have died.
Aw, poor thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time.
You're
I told you
fired.
before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you.
So-
I know what you're capable of.
So wait, observing me means you're gonna throw things at me. That's a great observational skill. I'm observing you.
All right,
Catch!
Let's make an example of Catherine and lock her in the dungeon.
I took steps
I
to
don't
make
know.
myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are.
So I threw a sword at you.
I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no, Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing.
So
You're gonna stop watching me? Because it's
I
creepy.
didn't say that.
Uh-oh.
That's weird.
When we rescue Lady Rhea, I'll provide her a full report of your activities. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces.
Hopefully I'll give
and
you a
don't think
good
you can
grade for
avoid being
brushing your
watched.
teeth.
I won't let you out of my sight.
B rank. Oh.
We can do this really quick.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
Yes, because picking up trash is fun.
Here's the results.
La 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 la.
Wait, the Smurf theme for clearing up Rumble.
Yep.
I suppose that's something.
I actually didn't know what theme that was.
Okay. Let's see. Yikes. We have a lot of supports.
I
my
was gonna guess
God.
that it was either Smurfs or the weird Muppets that live under the ground that are like tiny.
I don't know. So he's pretty much finished his A stuff except for... Oh, he can be friends with this
Oh.
guy? Why would he? You know what? I want to see them. There we go.
Why am I so unlucky with women lately?
You're Sylvain.
Sylvain, what's that face for? Have you been dumped again?
Isn't there an unwritten rule you shouldn't ask someone that?
No.
I'm sorry. I thought you didn't mind being dumped. So your love life can get you down sometimes after all. Who knew?
I'm sad every time I break up with someone. It's just, I usually try to be the one doing the breaking up. I've never had a hard time with girls. Ever. Not until recently. But now when I think about it, I wonder what any of them even liked about me. It's not as if any of them knew much about me. I don't get it.
Isn't that what a relationship is for? Learning about someone else?
You can't know it all right at the start.
I asked you before if you would have invited me out if I was a peasant.
You did ask me that, yes.
That was wrong of me to say. It's not an excuse, but I'm always so suspicious. I'm a nobleman with a crest. The marriage proposals don't stop coming. Everybody wants me. Except, they don't actually want me at all. They want my bloodline. Within my family and without. It's always the same story.
How many pints?
Sometimes I think that if I didn't have a crest, no one would look at me twice.
I see. And you're probably not wrong. Honestly, I've had those same sort of thoughts myself.
Oh? What sort of thoughts might those be?
I sang, people cheered and applauded, and when I walked off stage, I'd find the same thing every night. A mountain of presents and marriage proposals. But none of those people knew me. All they knew was the singer they saw on the stage. All they wanted was my looks and my voice. None of them even tried to get to know the real me.
I can relate to that.
I'm pretty sure I've heard this somewhere.
We may come from different places, but we're much the same, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I suppose we are. Look, Dorothea, I've realized something.
I love you.
Even if you were an old grandma, I'd still flirt with you. And I'd absolutely win you over. Though, I'd much rather win you over now. And be with you until you become an old grandma.
What?
That might be the most legitimately romantic thing you've ever said, Sylvain. And I can't say I disagree. I'd rather you win me over now, too. So that I can stay by your side until you're an old grandpa.
Well, before any of that, will you go to dinner with me?
I'd be happy to.
Yes! Okay!
And they lived happily ever after!
There we go!
That is a match!
That's done. No more Sylvain stuff. We don't want to risk it.
You are done, Sylvain!
You found her.
She is yours.
Yeah, you win.
Unless that dinner goes horribly.
Nope.
Which, in our minds, in our fan fiction minds, it is over. That dinner, even if it went bad, they tried a second date and that date went good. Well, that date went well.
Date went well. Oh my goodness. And let's see. Oh.
Let's do rank with somebody.
Marianne?
Oh, Dimitri.
Oh, I'm sorry for disturbing your prayer.
There's no need to apologize. I just finished.
I see. What were you praying for?
I was simply asking the goddess for forgiveness.
Forgiveness? For what?
I put our soldiers in danger during the recent battle.
What matters is that they came back safely in the end. You shouldn't blame yourself for that.
It's true, but you were injured when you came to our aid.
That? It was just a scratch. A small price to pay for your safety.
But...
I would never regret helping an ally, even if it meant losing my own life.
No, that's wrong.
How so?
It's just all wrong. You have my thanks for helping in the battle, Dimitri. But I'm afraid I have to ask that you keep your distance from me.
Is that so?
Yes.
Forgive me, but I will be there for you. Whether you want me to or not.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Wait, is somebody gonna steal my man? What's going on here?
Perhaps.
It's always the
Perhaps
quiet ones.
Alright guys and gals, that is going to do it for today's episode of Fire Emblem. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and Dorothea and Lance are a thing, and you can't stop it, Internet.
They're an item!
Yep, that's pretty clear. Alright, God bless and happy gaming, and we'll see you guys with more LPs on something else later today. Bye-bye!